Hello, welcome to our 2024-2025 FBLA project. My name is Harishankar Rajesh, and I collaborated with Krish Gupta on our project Budget Buddy, which is a financial tracker mainly used for students. Now, the link to our GitHub will be included in the description of the video as a link to Google Link Drive to a PDF of all of our code. All the code also can be found in SRC in .py files. As you can see, home.py, addTransaction.py, datapage.py, as this project is built in Python. This video goes over the installation and all the features of our program. So to install our program, click on Code over here, download the zip, which I have already done. Go to our downloads. As you can see, we have our zip file. We want to extract or unzip it. And we're left with this folder. We want to go into this one, go into the file called dist, click on main, and we're left with our main.exe. This is our application. We want to double click to run that. And if this is your first time running it, you may get an error message. You want to click on more info and run anyway. But the first thing we want to do in our application is sign up, obviously. So we'll just do test@gmail.com. And our password will be test at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll click next. And we have to enter our first name, last name, and preferred name. I will just be using my name, Harishankar Rajesh, and my preferred name is Harris. So when we sign up, we are now we are successfully added to the database. So we can just use what we just typed in to log into our application. Our password was test at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we log in, and as you can see, we have to please at least enter one piece of data for income and expense statistics. We would do that in your data, and you'll see what they mean by the statistics. Rather than inputting all the data right now, I have preloaded a login test with lots of information. Now, normally you cannot use the email test or the password test as they do not meet the requirements, as your email needs a gmail.com and your password needs at least one uppercase letter, one symbol, and one number, and needs to be at least 8 characters long. So now once we log in, as you can see, we have lots of data. All of our expenses are categorized by the colors into a pie chart, and our total spending, which is income versus expenses, as well as change in balance over time. This is our homepage, and it also welcomes you. Now all this information is coming from here, which is your data page. Now, as you can see, we have lots of data in here. We have our add transaction, edit transaction, remove transaction. Edit and transaction, you both need to at least select one piece of data to remove or edit. As you can see, we got the error message. And in edit, none of these categories can be left blank, and they all need to fit the criteria, as this needs to be inputted in mm/dd/yyyy order. It'll give you an error. This amount needs to be a numerical value, and none of them can be blank. This applies to add transaction as well. And for remove, you can remove multiple by shift clicking and all that. You can try out all these features. I'm not going to do that right now. This is a type ahead search, which means you can start typing and it will automatically sort it. As you can see, there's no submit button, so it'll just sort it into all the incomes. I mean, we can also try this with groceries, if I can spell groceries. Here we go, groceries, and then we can also do this with other. So we now have all of our other entries. And in this page, we also have a create report, which creates a report which is located in the downloads folder right here. You can explore this. This has all of our data in PDF format, our total as well. And then we will go back to our program, which is this one. I don't know why this one's open. But then we have another tab called projects. Now this is a way for you to categorize like finances into like categories. Like all the finances that go into a Hawaii trip would be, we start off with our vacation fund, which you classify as income. We have our flight tickets, hotel stay, snacks, souvenirs, all that stuff. And our total was negative 2,510, which means we spent $2,510 dollars on this Hawaii trip. Now this also has the add transaction, edit, and remove, as well as the type ahead search. The difference is that these only apply to this specific project. Anything you add will only show up in this and will not show up in any of these, but they will show up in your data, which is a collection of all of this. As you can see, you have 12 slots. We've used up one, two, three, four, five, six, seven of them, and you can add whatever you want in these ones. You can also change the project name. You can't enter a blank name. It'll say, please enter project name. You can't open another frame. It says you already have the edit frame open. So we'll go back to home. We'll go to our settings. We'll go to account. Now this is the place where you can change all the details. It'll ask for your password. Once you enter your password, you can log in and you can change your password, your first name, your last name, and your preferred name here. Once you go back home, we have the About Us page, which is just a quick overview of the process of getting to this point in our project. Now, I want to go take a quick tour to our database, which is an online database using MongoDB. As you can see, we have our login info. These are specific to our users. So the test login that I showed you earlier has a ID of one. So it starts with one and then the project name is one in the collection. This is the project that we just created, the ID. It's a lot more complicated as it was created randomly, and I created this one ID. And this is where all the information is stored. As you can see, the Hawaii trip, the Dubai trip, college expense. All of this is cloud-based and SQL, so it is very secure. And that is it for our project. Thank you for listening, and have a good day.